All right, hey everyone, welcome to Speedgaming Live 2024. I'm CyberRainbow9 on commentary. Our runners this afternoon is Two Stop and RayZeus. I know Two Stop has a 36 in this game. I'm not familiar with RayZeus. I know he picked up just recently. He has gotten a sub 45 in his practice runs, and we'll see how this goes for us this afternoon. We are doing a best of one for the initial runs, and then the grand finals will be best of three. So, and and we got three runners in the tournament. Yes, myself included. And yeah, I took the liberty to put myself in the finals because, well, why not? Well, I won last year, so I guess that counts. I don't know. Anyway, so we're gonna see how this race goes. It's gonna be a real good time. We're gonna get the countdown here in just a moment. As you can see, we got both runners running on their respective versions of Mega Man X. We got Rockman X and Mega Man X. Rockman X will have short attacks, will make things a little faster, and off we go onto the highway, reset highway, with the main objective trying to get off here in about 2 minutes. We're going to lower our health to about 3 dots when we reach Vile at the end, but we are going to make our way through the highway first and trying to reduce lag along the way. The main problem is, again, getting our health down to 3 dots before the end, and getting past these B copters as we press on through. Two Stop is the first one of our runners right now at the first B copter, doing the right thing, taking damage from the B copter, so you can know it does a lot of damage. Really good battle. Let's see how the second B copter cooperates for our runners, and there we go. That's a good set. You will need a few more dots taken care of, so we'll RayZeus. But so far, so good for both our runners, getting past the B copters. And now we just don't want to get any really big health drops along the way here as we go our way through the highway here. And that's a bad drop right there for RayZeus, getting that big one for one of the small enemies. And unfortunately, the same thing just happened to RayZeus. So both the runners are going to take damage along the way. Looks like Two Stop is going to try and set up for task cars here. Let's see if he gets it. Nope. That's not how it's going to work. RayZeus is at the correct health. Got to get past the next car, and there we go. Two Stop's going to take some damage from the cars coming out of the ship here. Or is he going to take the damage from Vile coming out? Oh, he's going to take the one hit there, and he's going to have to deal with the third car. He is going to take damage from Vile. RayZeus is at the correct amount of health, so when Vile comes out, we'll shoot at his net, and he'll get captured. And then he'll be off into the stages. RayZeus is going to get punched a couple times, and here comes the net from Vile. Yeah, Vile likes to do that sometimes. Maybe I'll hit you with the net, maybe not, and maybe I'll just jump away and cause more time to bleed. But both the runners are off the highway now, and we'll be off to Chill Penguin stage. By the way, we're not in the speed run yet because we're in just, doing some power walking. But as you see, the text is much faster in the Japanese version as opposed to the English version. That's the main difference. But, aside from that, you'll see most of the top runners have the English version of Mega Man X, which is fine. All right, so off to Chill Penguin stage we go. And again, speedrun hasn't started yet. But we're gonna get there very soon here as we start our walk through the hills. All right, so right now, going through the cave, shooting our way through. Not doing any musical busters. Sometimes we'll do it. Not required, but keeps the fun going. And RayZeus got the corner jump there. Well done. So did Two Stop. And we're coming up to the boots here. The first of our armor pieces that we get in Mega Man X. This is the 100% category, by the way. And in order to get 100%, you need all the armor pieces, all the heart tanks, all the sub tanks, and all the weapons from our Mavericks. And RayZeus has finally gotten his boots. So the run for him will officially start. This is where the speed run actually starts, folks, 4 minutes in. And now we get to go fast. All right, two-stop gotten his boots now. A nice move in there from two-stop. RayZeus going up top, which we'll have to come back here later because that's where one of our hard tanks is going to be. And getting a few bonks going up the mountain here. As all right, so getting a nice health shot before you enter the door. We got a full charge for RayZeus, and two-stop will have a full charge when he gets to the second door here. But RayZeus is about to start the Chilled Penguin fight. Hopefully we don't see too many slides here, but let's see how this fight goes for him. And we're getting Ice Breath. We jump. Okay, like seeing that. Jumping again, getting rid of his little clones there. We got two-stop doing some dashes. Penguin giving too many slides to RayZeus. And one more dash lemon. There you go. Well done on RayZeus. And done for two-stop there. RayZeus is going to take a few steps, so both our runners are pretty much going to be getting out of Chill Penguins just about the same time. Now, we may see some path divergence here. We may see one runner go to Boomer Quanger and the other runner go to Storm Eagle, so we'll find out in just a moment here. All right, so RayZeus is going to go to Storm Eagle, and so is two-stop. So both our runners going to go to Storm Eagle stage. We're going to get both our bird jerks out of the way as soon as possible, which is fine. You know, the main point about doing 100% is you want to minimize your revisits when you go through all the stages. So coming to Storm Eagle stage is fine. It's one of the rats. The higher level routes will see runners go to Boomer Quanger second, as both RayZeus and two-stop get their hard tank now. And back up the elevator, there you go. And now take on the platform here and go up top to get our sub-tank. Going right through the glass window there. Now, hopefully we're on the right pattern we would like to see when it comes to these platforms. RayZeus not going to go underneath. Two-stop did, which is fine. You know, it's a little tricky. When you get the timing, you get the timing. Ooh, it's two-stop getting a bonk there before reaching the end of the platform. So RayZeus now going up top. He's on the, and that's what you want to see. You want to, what you like to be is on the ice shotgun and dash into those tanks. You think ice would not do much against tanks, but it's more about the ricochet with the ice shotgun that'll destroy those tanks much faster. Oh, both the runners now getting their headpieces now as we are breaking some blocks as we now leave this section. Pretty much neck and neck as both our runners go, making sure we don't get grabbed by the claw on our way up. Little bonk, we're going to take some health. Nope. Now the runner taking health. Going into Storm Eagle at the same time, folks. So now we get to see bird jerk number 2 for our runners here. All right, so we'll see. Storm Eagle's going to decide here who's going to be ahead as we exit the stage. As it goes up for RayZeus, so here comes dives for him. Two-stop getting the delay on the dives. Storm Eagle coming down again coming back down for both of our runners. Right now, two-stop may get out of this stage just before. Oh, there he goes back up, and going back up for RayZeus. But two-stop is the first of our runners to take down Storm Eagle. RayZeus now taking down Storm Eagle. Well done by both our runners. So Storm Eagle has decided that two-stop gets to take a slight lead coming out of Storm Eagle stage. So if the pathing is the way I'm think they're going to go to Flame Mammoth here next in just a moment. And here we go. All right, so one of the unique features in Mega Man X is we get some stage changes as we go through. So if we didn't go to Storm Eagle stage before we came to Flame Mana stage, this entire stage would be filled with lava. But I'm sorry, Chill Penguin stage. But because we did do Chill Penguin stage, there we go. To stop getting all the blocks getting up there. Let's see if RayZeus will be just as successful. There we go. So RayZeus getting up there. To stop getting his Buster just ahead of him. Now let's see if they are going to do the Ice Sled strat here in just a minute. So what they'll do is they'll switch to the Sled. Yep, they're going to destroy the first enemy there and climb to the left. There we go. RayZeus. Just missing it. So Two Stomp's going to take a slight lead here as he's picking up his heart piece. RayZeus recovering and getting up the side there. Now getting their heart piece. And Two Stomp missing all the crutchers. RayZeus getting a couple bonks there, trying to get out of the getting out of the heart tank area. As Two Stomp is making their way to the end of Flame Mana stage here. And sadly, we're getting a few more bonks along the way, getting sniped before he can get past the last crusher there by RayZeus' side. All right, Two Stomp in the Flame Mammoth fight now. Just use Storm Tornado and try and get our 2 shots in. Getting that dash shot in at the start. And Flame Mammoth doing the long. And we're gonna walk. Yep, looks like Two Stomp's gonna say, you know, I'll just end the fight and then walk to the center. It's fine. But in Mega Man X, we kind of like to stay in the middle of the screen, so we don't have to walk when we defeat our Miestus or Mavericks. Flame Mammoth being kind to RayZeus, calling the elevator to go back in the other direction. But down he goes. Two Stomp going to Boomer Quanger next. So we're gonna see some Ice Sled action coming up here to get that heart tank. As we start to climb in Boomer Quanger's stage. Getting a good bonk there for Two Stomp from the lasers, so he doesn't have to climb back up. Just barely, yep, getting the bonk from the second torpedo from the turtle. RayZeus doing some excellent platforming there on his side. So the reason you're seeing Two Stomp do double jump there and not getting hit is because it's just really a glitch in the game. But if he did regularly touch the spikes, he would take damage. But because of that, it'll allow him to not get use those iframes, not get hit by the lower enemies. It's also RayZeus Two Stomp giving us a little scare there by missing the ladder there, switching the ice shotgun so he can take down the next enemy. Buster back to ice shotgun, take down the next one. There we go. And he'll be doing Sled here in just a moment here as he gets to the top. He was trying to. I've seen that trick before too. So what he was trying to do is trying to set the sled underneath and then jump off it like a platform and then go up. RayZeus, because of this, is getting a chance to make up some ground as he continues his climb. He's going to do it the more traditional way here and get the heart tank that way. So RayZeus now taking a slight lead here, but Two Stomp, it did actually get iceless here, even though he has the sled. But either way, he got his heart tank. But because of the little errors there, he's allowed RayZeus to get back into this race, and now both the runners are going to be entering the Boomer Quanger door here almost simultaneously. So with Lemon Shots, I like to welcome everyone here, not in just the chat room, but here live to the Headbangers Ball. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch our runners here jump up just before Boomer Quanger bows his head to grab us. And then about half health, we're going to stand in the middle because Boomer Quanger will start to teleport around. Now, he won't teleport on top of you as long as you're in the middle of the room. and you can just pot shot him from there, as you can see on 2-stop side. So a couple more shots, 1 full charge, there we go, down goes Quanger. 1 more shot for RayZeus, there we go, down goes Quanger for RayZeus. Well done by both our runners. Alright, so out of Boomer Quanger stage we go for our 2-stop. RayZeus right behind him. And off to Spark Banjo for a 2-stop. I believe that's where RayZeus is going to go. Going to do Chameleon last. Yep. So we're going to do Chameleon last, as it'll be easier to get the heart tank there as opposed to doing another strat that involves the ice sled, which is very difficult. If you've watched Speedgaming Live 2022 or this summer's version of the online tournament, our runner by the name of Concert does a strat where it involves the ice sled in Chameleon stage. But anyway, both the runners now going through Spark Mandrill stage, as you'll see them trying to navigate the now destroyed power plant because we took down Storm Eagle's airship. But up to Thunder Slimer 2-stop is, as he's on Tornado. 1 full charge, regular shot, and 1 more full charge. That'll take down Thunder Slimer just like that. Bye-bye. Sadly, RayZeus getting slimed, as is Thunder Slimer's name. And gotta get that full charge in. There we go. Down goes Thunder Slimer for RayZeus. So 2-stop. Now making their way through. Gonna get the cutter. Yep. Got the cutter grab with the heart tank there for 2-stop. Jump there and attack, giving the turtle a hug as RayZeus. Yep, RayZeus getting his heart tank. 2-stop. A little careful here, he's about half health. He doesn't have the armor piece from Spark Mandrill stage, so he's got to play this Spark Mandrill fight very safe. We are on ice shotgun, so we should be able to do this relatively safely. But it is going to hurt if he gets punched. So, no punch to begin with. And we are going to do our dash shotguns back and forth. 1 more. There we go. See how much damage that does by the punch? And, oof. But either way, down goes Spark Mandrill on 2-stop side. RayZeus starting their Mandrill fight. And I think his timing is a little bit off, I think, but he is getting his double damage in on it. He will be just fine. 1 more shot. There we go. Down goes Mandrill for RayZeus. And off to Armadillo stage goes 2-stop. Let's see if he's going to go for booty grab here at the beginning of the stage, or if we're going to come back later and collect the sub-tank. Alright, RayZeus also entering Armadillo stage, and no booty. We'll come back and get the sub-tank later. Doesn't make, as long as you get that sub-tank before you start doing your the last of your visits here in Armadillo stage, it doesn't matter, as long as you do your visits. But through the stage, 2-stop goes, avoiding the last bats there. RayZeus also making their way through. Also going to grab the sub-tank later. And dashing through. Oof. And cutter grab. Yep, getting the heart tank with the cutter. Making our way through. All right. Oh, well, the coaster almost getting away from 2-stop there. So 2-stop is jumping off the coaster here to minimize the spawning of the birds, because if you get a lot of birds on screen, you're gonna lag it up real quick. But he does make it through, as he's about to start his Armadillo fight. He's gonna switch to Spark here in just a moment. He's gonna do a dash shot first, and then get his spark shots in. Well done. RayZeus making his visit to the shelf, as I like to call it sometimes, as 2-stop is 2 shots away from 1 shot. I'm sorry, from taking down Armadillo. There he goes. RayZeus going into the door with a full spark, and he's gonna do a lot of damage on this first shot as he lets go. There we go. And sadly, Armadillo decided he's not going to come out of his shell in the first shot, but but RayZeus times it just right, so he pops out there, and he's going to take him down in just a moment. As Two Stop is going into Launch Octopus stage, he's got 2 more Mavericks to go, and now we get to go through mini boss heck. You think Launch Octopus stage be a nice water stage, but no, it's just a bunch of mini bosses. All right, so Two Stop almost missing his jump there and landing the spikes. RayZeus now going to start their Launch Octopus stage. And we're going to fire those rolling shields into the sub first to get rid of it quickly. And Two Stop now switching to Spark. Gonna use a full charge Spark to get rid of it initially, and just enough Spark. He missed a few shots there, but he does take it down either way, and that's what we want to see. So Two Stop gonna go. He's gonna go up top here and use the full charge tornado. He wanted to go underneath, it looked like, to get the full charge in, but didn't work out. So either way, the boat is destroyed, and off to take down the next of our mini bosses in this stage. The underwater eel. Gonna throw out that cutter, get the heart tank, and out of there we are. RayZeus taking down the second sub, and doing our charge back up the crevice we go, destroying the second eel. Well, if you saw him, you were expecting him to show up. I'm sorry, not happening. We do want to see the eel get destroyed off screen, as that'll make the screen disappear much faster. All right, so into the Launch Octopus room, Two Stop goes. He is on rolling shield, and hopefully Octopus doesn't suck too much. Right. 2 more shots. Down goes Octopus. And RayZeus making their way through. And Two Stop is, in fact, done with Launch Octopus stage. RayZeus entering the Octopus fight. And 1 more Maverick left for Two Stop. And we'll see if we'll go up or below first. Doesn't matter, because you're still going to have to do both. As we enter Stinky Moon stage, and we're coming here last because it'll be the easiest way as we do our revisit, so we minimize our revisits, so we don't have to come back here multiple times. So we can get the heart tank below much easier with the water from Launch Octopus stage now covering the area, but into the Greenbacker Dad, as he's more comically called. Fight, as we're gonna get a couple of dash shots, and now we're gonna fire our cutters into Greenbacker Dad, because they do a lot more damage than you think about. But we're hoping to have just enough left so that when we face Stink Chameleon to take him down. But either way, down goes Greenbacker Dad, and Two Stop's gonna get their armor now, and then he's gonna go below, and with the risen water, he'll be able to get his heart tank much easier. He's probably going to switch to cutter again here, so he can just grab it and then go. As soon as the screen moves for him. There we go. Oh, that's the wrong direction. You wanted to come down. Oh boy. So Two Stop sadly taking a fall into the pit. He also lost a couple of his cutters there, so he's going to be a little short when he goes into the chameleon fight coming up here. So RayZeus is now dealing with Greenbacker Dad. And Two Stop going a little too fast there, so the cutter doesn't come back, so he can give him the heart tank. So now he's really short on cutter here, as he's making his way through the now collapsing cavern. If you take down Greenbacker Dad, this cavern does not collapse like it does. But RayZeus just taking down Greenbacker Dad. Two Stop's gonna grab his helmet. He's probably going to have to grab another one later on here, because we have to use those lives to visit a certain spot in a certain stage, so we can get a certain item. All right, well, 2 stops down in the chameleon door. Again, his cutters are short, so he's gonna have to lower. He's gonna have to finish the fight or start the fight with the buster, but it looks like he's gonna start with the cutter here. I think he's gonna have to do at least 2 or 3 dash lemons to finish off chameleon. Okay, so he's doing them now, and he gets them before he goes back invisible. Well done on his part. And yep, making sure he doesn't miss. Don't miss your shot. I'll do 2 more dash lemons. He's gonna cloak. Yep. All right, so 3 more. 1 full charge buster, or 2 more. I don't know. One down. There we go. It works. Math works sometimes. But anyway, down goes chameleon for 2 stop. RayZeus will have enough cutter on his side to take down chameleon without having to worry about using lemons, so he'll be able to catch up a little bit with a better chameleon fight here. Loop, 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 and down goes chameleon for RayZeus, and 2 stop. Not going to Sigma stage yet. We actually have to go and do our revisits now. He's got to go back into Chill Penguin stage and go get the heart tank there, and you'll see RayZeus do the same thing momentarily. As 2 stop is. Well, it looked like 2 stop was going to use Spark to destroy the enemies along the way. But either way, he's going to use that glorious, glorious Seed Sting. And we're going to cloak our way through and just say no. Not dealing with any of this mess. Alright, 1 more cloak and he'll be able to finish the rest of the stage round. Whoa, getting bonked right before his cloak came back up. But through the cavern he's going to jump in the right armor here, and he's going to go up top, switch to flamethrower, get his heart tank, and he's out of here. So he's at 3 lives right now, 4 counting the 0. So he's got to get 1 more life before we really start doing our revisits here. So the upside about coming here last too is we got a special little enemy. Ooh, he went right by it. Is he hoping to pick up an extra life along the way? Because that would have been the best spot to get it. Unless I lost my count. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to visit 5 times. So it'll be on his last life that we'll find out. Either way, 2 stop is making their way through. RayZeus also making their way through Armored Little Stage. Both runners did not collect the sub tank earlier, so they were coming back. So they were doing it on the revisit here. Be careful. There we go. Use those iframes to get through everything. There you go. All right. So RayZeus passed the first dozer. 2 stop passed their dozer. There's another extra life drop. Sadly, the coaster was not on the same plane as 2 stops X, so he couldn't grab it. But either way, both our runners are making their way through Armored Stage, and that's a full sub tank for 2 stop there. So the revisits begin. But yeah, if you guys enjoy what you're seeing here, there is a Mayron X Discord out there. I don't have the link in front of me, but if you go into that Discord, there is a bunch of people there who are really good at these X games, much better than I, who can help you, teach you, show you all the neato tricks. I hope 2 stop to make sure he gets that visit in. That will help you learn learn the routes and how to execute in this game a little bit. There's a bunch of strategies and tutorials out there on the YouTubes that you can find that help you learn the routes and the execution that's involved with this game. Aside from that, thanks again to Speedgaming Live for hosting our tournament here. This is, as far as I know, the 4th year in a row it's been here. I wasn't here for the first one, but I've been here for the past, well, it was what is now 3 years. So having a good time here. Everyone here is having a good time, especially the audience. As I believe we're on either the last one or the next to last one for Two Stop, as he's going through his going through the motions of revisiting the shelf where we're gonna find Daddy. Oh my God! Look at that glorious gi. I wonder what it's getting from the Ghost of Papa. And Hadouken. There we go. All right, so he did have enough lives. So Two Stop's got his Hadouken in hand. He's got all the equipment. So all he's got to do is get to the end and finish the game. So into Sigma 1, Two Stop goes. And RayZeus right behind him, getting his Hadouken. So didn't exactly want that drop, but you know what? As long, ooh, yep. It's really hard. Leap of faith is really hard. I don't do it because I'm scared. But either way, it's maybe because the platform was oh boy, didn't want to see that. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to get all that health back. I think Two Stop is just saying, you know what? I'm just gonna go get. Yep. So no vial skip for you guys. Sorry. Maybe RayZeus will give it to you, but not from Two Stop. So Two Stop's gonna get beat up by by Vile here, and RayZeus clipping underneath his platforms, which is bad. So Two Stop's gonna get beat up by Vile here. We're gonna see a lot of text as we make our way through here. Punch me, do it, right in the face. Come on, do it right here. Yeah, this is just awful. This is why you know we don't do this fight. All right, there we go. Now we're at the right amount of health. We got. We'll come back here, Net. You capture me when make me like it. All right, so RayZeus. Let's see if RayZeus gets it. He's at the right health. He's gotta make sure he doesn't touch. Floor is lava. Floor is lava. There we go. Into the door. All right, so now he's gonna get up top. He's got to get through that second door, and he's got to fire out his rolling shield as he's dashing. And make sure you don't press the start button here, folks, because if you do, that's a soft lock. But he doesn't, and he's definitely caught up right now to Two Stop because Two Stop had to go through the entire fight to get his health knocked down. But he does have that Hadouken, and everyone say goodbye to Vile. By the way, you can press start now and make the text go faster. Anyway, so right now on Two Stop side, everyone say goodbye to Zero. We're never going to see him again, ever, in any other Mega Man games. This is the end of Zero. Sad times. All right, so Two Stop putting his cloak on, setting it up. He's going to do it twice here just to be safe, I believe. But we are doing the climb here. Yep, going to put it on a second time. Just missed. He really wanted to get the first shot. Well, he's going to have to take from the sub-tanks here. As RayZeus is now doing their climb. Gonna be just short. Look, folks, using the cloak and climbing is not easy. RayZeus is fortunate to get a health capsule from the enemy on the right, so he'll be able to Hado, Flanger there, take him down. But into the Bow Spider fight, Two Stop is just ahead of him slightly. And just like that, reading the tea leaves, Two Stop doesn't get any babies from Bow Spider and takes him down with a Hado. Let's see if Bow Spider is just as cooperative for RayZeus here. It's going to be on the left side. There we go. Well done. All right, two stop now making their way through Sigma 2 here. Continuing through. So here goes Ice Shotgun Blast, jump over, and Hotto into the face for Penguin. RayZeus using the early cloak to make their way through, which is fine. As long as you get through the door without getting hit, which you did. And two stop. And sadly we get high-fived in the face by the mech rider there. And we're going to use a couple of torpedoes just to make sure you don't get hurt. He's gonna have to eat from, well, let's see. Is he going to eat a sub tank here before taking on the Eagle? He doesn't have full health, and I think he forgot about that. Now he knows. So sadly, Eagle's gonna dive on him. Let's see if RayZeus can catch up here though, because of that thought process from two stop. And if he gets his Hotto in, oh no, iframes. I've done that plenty too. You can still get this Hotto in. All right, so two stop has taken down Storm Eagle with Sea Sting. He does have plenty on hand to finish off Storm Eagle. Sadly for RayZeus, Storm Eagle getting all the dives for Storm Eagle. So crowd, let's all say it together. Birds are jerks. Well done. Anyway, so back up. Storm Eagle is. RayZeus having an awful time with Storm Eagle. Two stop now starting their Ranga Banga fight. And not getting the good pattern here. No blue eye. So we're going to use the remainder of our Sea Sting to take down the eyes of Oranga. And be careful. Yeah, I thought that was his last shot. Two more. There we go. Down goes Ranga Banga for two stop. RayZeus finally getting past Storm Eagle. He's not cloaking his way up, so he's hoping to get, I think, some energy for his Sea Sting before starting the fight. But sadly, we're not going to get any Hottos on Rangabang here. But we're setting up for nope, that's too close. Back it up. There you go. That's the right angle. There you go. Now don't jump. Don't jump. Going through the door. There you go. All right, folks, that was Dill Skip. And we're going to get a little bonk here, but we get some health back, which is nice to see. So we're going to try and do the air Hotto on Sting Chameleon. Oh, we do get a Hotto from RayZeus on the first eye here. Will we get the second eye decided? We're just gonna stick around and just get shot by all the Sea Stings. One more shot for the nose. Air Hotto, air Hotto. All right, so RayZeus having a real good Ranga fight. Two stop. Now I'm going through Sigma 3 and taking on the third of our remaining Mavericks in Spark Banjo. We're going to do the Ice Shotgun setup here, so he cooperates to get Hotto'd in the face, just like that. And down he goes. Let's see if RayZeus is going to be... Yep, RayZeus is going to get it. He got Dill Skip. And through the door he goes. And we get kissed by the fish. That's not the one he wants. That's not the one he wants. He wants the health. He wants the health. Good. No, just go up there, Knight. Okay. Either way. Yeah! So boomerangs are fun. RayZeus just missing the arrow Hado, so he's going to switch to the cutter here and take down Sting Chameleon. As two stop is got one more Maverick left. He's going to take the lower path, which is fine, and cloak his way through, and into the Flame Mammoth door he goes. Maybe not want to use that much of the cutter, especially if you don't. But you know, we'll talk about it later. Either way, two stop taking out Flame Mammoth. Go for broke RayZeus. He does get shocked by the spark, but he does get that Hado in. Down goes Spark Banjo for RayZeus. And we get strongest toe and oof. Back up. And we just missed it. Alright, so we're gonna switch to Cutter, which is the weakness for D-Rex here. So the weak point for D-Rex is the upper half. The lower half is just a platform. That'll take damage, but two more shots here. He does have armor. There we go. RayZeus taking down Octo. Use a lemon and then fire the Hado. He gets the high jump from Octo there and takes him down. But two stop on his way out of Sigma 3 here. He's got one more stage left. RayZeus right behind him. And up the shaft we go. Ooh, missing his Hado there, but he does get it in before he gets face full of fire. So down goes Flame Man for RayZeus. So here comes the boss rush here for two stop here. We're gonna do the full charge here, dash in, and ooh, did not get the Hado in time for Velgarder. So we're going to switch to his weakness, which is the Ice Shotgun here. Do we have a... Oh, we're going to switch to... I guess we're just going to use the weapons for Sigma here. I don't think he has a full sub-tank in hand, so that's why he's doing this. So RayZeus may be able to pull this out. Who knows? We'll see how the fight goes. It's all RNG at this point for two-stop. If RayZeus gets these Hados in on Velgarder and Sigma, things will just turn around real quick. But right now, one more spark for two stop. There we go. RayZeus about to take on Sigma and Velgarder. Let's see if he'll wait for the rebound on Velgarder. That's kind of the strat I do. Wait for it. Oh, there we go. All right. So to quote Terminal Montage, he's a wall now. Got to be careful here because things hurt even with wealth. And sadly, RayZeus does not get his Hado in. I don't know if he knows about Spark being a weakness for it, but he does have a full sub tank. And GG's to two stop. RayZeus does get that Hado in. So let's cheer on RayZeus here as he's finishing up here, but also GG's to two stop, our winner. Can we just keep the timer going real quick just for RayZeus, even though oh, never mind, don't worry about it. I was actually curious if that would have been a PvP for him with the timer stopping, but it's fine, I guess. Well, I guess we can retime it later. Few more shots for RayZeus. One more, two more, one more. There we go. GG's the RayZeus. Well done, sir. Have a seat. Grab a headset. Come on down, RayZeus. Come on, we'll talk about it if I remember anything. But hold on. Yeah, it was very close because he was able to have Hado Velgarder, even though you messed up on the Sigma Jedi fight, and it was all RNG at that point. I can't hear either runners. Also, GG's to you, RayZeus. So first most, how both of you feel after that run?
Pretty good, I'd say.
Hold on, staff. We can't hear either of our participants here right now. See if it keeps coming through yet. No, not yet. All right. Well, if nobody heard what Tusop just said, he said he hadn't run the game for a while. Your PB is a 36, right? He's a low 36 and hadn't run for a while. He's happy he got a lot of tricks. You know, just a few mistakes here and there, but that's because of rust mostly. But you know, it is a real good time. RayZeus pretty much picked up a month ago, and put what's your PB? I know you just got 44.15, so that's probably a PB right there. Yeah, but I'm gonna call that a PB right there, even though we'd stop the timers. But so GG's to that. We'll retime it later. I don't know. So anyway, GG's to you too. Now I feel bad because I just put myself in the files. Made a single elimination, just put myself in the files. That was only because I wasn't sure who was all joining. But how do you feel about your run overall? You know, you got trolled by Storm Eagle there at the end. It's done things I've done before where I'm trying to get my Hado in, but I hit them with the lemon, don't get the Hado in. If you'd done that, you'd have been much closer to him, because he had to do the full Sea Sting fight. Because I don't know where your sub tanks were at that point, but you had one for the end there, I think. So yeah, it really is, because that's what happened to him too. Because he got the one lemon in. He did a short wing flaps and then went away, and he was trying to line up the Hado, but it was just not happening whatsoever for him. Anything of note that you can think of that happened in that race you wish you got him? Yeah. But you did it iceless, which was incredible in itself. Right. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes when you're just rusty, it's like you don't have enough time to practice everything, so you just got to go with what you know as opposed to what you don't. Like, I think there's a trick where you do, it's a route where you do Chameleon fourth, and you go underneath and you use the ice sled to use that to propel you over to get to the hard tang. But you know, if you don't practice that enough, it's like, why would I try doing that during a race? There's one guy that does it, and he does it just expertly all the time. Both of you actually had terrible eagles, by the way. I do want to say that. You were both close right with Penguin, who was also giving you fits. You had to walk to the center a little bit, where he was right in the middle as you both finished off Penguin. Aside from that, I can't really think of anything else, because it was a really tight race from the two of you. Both ran really well, and we'll have to set up a race between the two of us for later on in the weekend here, I guess. All right. With that, I think we're going to get us out of here, because we all kind of started this a little late, and we don't want to keep the folks at Speedgaming here behind too much, because I was in a race before this was supposed to start, and then you guys were across the street, because none of us knew we were getting restreamed until I looked at it. I was like, oh crap. But here we are. Big Win X 100% at Speedgaming Live 2024. We still got our grand finals. Grand finals is going to be a best of 3, by the way, not a best of 1. So look forward to that. And look forward to all the rest of the races and games that are happening here at Speedgaming Live 2024. And we'll see you guys later. All right.